for the big surprise. How's it, Orchids and Fynbos friends? Dave here with a really exciting unboxing. This is not orchids today, so come along with me and let's see what's inside of this box. So this parcel is from a company called Dihcro-Chem. They sell a whole lot of orchid supplies and some really cool things I have to show you. So I didn't order this, so I imagine this is a little free gift. It's pretty sweet. So this is for mounting your orchid. I'll read the instructions and see how that works. Very nice to always receive free gifts. So the first thing, chloroisobromine cyanuric acid. Ah yes, this is the fungicide. So this is an antifungal powder that is used for the treatment of bacterial disease, funguses and also viral infections. It's basically dissolved in water and apparently it treats powdery mildew, anthracnose, soft rot, root and base rot, virus, rust disease and leaf spot. I currently use Dihcro-Chem. I just wanted to expand my spectrum of treatments a bit by getting another fungicide. So that's what this thing is over here. Then next we have, this is Pathicide, which is a wide spectrum fungicide. I didn't realize that I had ordered 2 fungicides. Okay, so I'll try this out. Essentially what I probably would do is if I see one of my orchids going downhill and I can identify that it's a fungus, we know there's various types of fungi out there. Essentially I'll probably do a rotation with those 2 chemicals then, and I'll leave the Dihcro-Chem out for now. Don't forget to stay to the end because there's something really cool at the bottom that I want to show you here. The next 2 things are my orchid culture kits. Really excited about this. So this was actually the reason I placed the order. You can try and see that over there. I'm going to try my hand at flasking again. Every single time I do flasking, I seem to use old seeds that I have stored in the fridge for some reason. Don't ask me why. Why am I trying to culture and Cennias and Stenoglottis and all kinds of weird things? I thought, again, just buy culture media in, pollinate a Phalaenopsis and start with the basics. Once you've got that right, let's move on to more challenging tasks. So I pollinated my Phalaenopsis mentawaiensis with pollen from the Phalaenopsis felina. So there's the seed pod that started to form. We should reach day 111, which is generally when you harvest these seeds, in mid-July sometime. I want to try and harvest green pods rather than wait for the pod to burst open, as I think the process will be a little bit easier. I have had quite a number of years of experience with cell culture technique, but mainly on human cell culture for cancer research. So I'm trying to relate my techniques to plant cell culture. I really have a passion and want to start propagating orchids, so we'll see where that leads. Now, for the big surprise. I'm sure many of you guys have seen the adverts for the TerraPlanters. Well, we have a local company that makes TerraPlanters, so I was really excited to order this, and I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing with it. And here we have the TerraPlanter. Okay, so we have the glazed base where the TerraPlanter stands in. The cylinder is basically filled with water and the lid goes on to prevent too much evaporation taking place. You attach orchids or other plants to the planter with sphagnum moss, and basically it's a self-watering system. So I want to try this system out with the Serratus stylus that you recently saw me purchase. I want to basically attach the orchid along the TerraPlanter and allow it to grow and attach further on and form a bush around the actual planter. So we'll see how that works. Even if I can just get a portion to attach to the planter, that'll be fine, because as long as it sustains the roots, because at the moment, yeah, the roots aren't doing that well. So it has been about 3 weeks since I received the TerraPlanter, and as you can see, I've already attached the Serratus stylus rubra to the planter. It seems to be doing very well. The leaves are plump and you can see that the moss is also remaining alive that was attached to the actual orchid. So what I've done is I've layered the roots between sphagnum moss and then attached it with nylon to the TerraPlanter, and it's doing very well. Very happy. So I think that this will be my success with the Serratus stylus rubra. So the top of the planter is filled with water, as you can see, which has a lid on, and then the water migrates through the pores in the clay and sits in these gaps, and then it waters the orchid via the sphagnum moss that the orchid is mounted on. So I definitely think this will be a good way to maintain high humidity around the Ceratostylus rubra and also maintain it constantly moist and receiving hydration. I don't see any signs of dieback or anything like that. So it's been 3 weeks and she's doing well. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content such as this. Thanks again for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day further. Bye.